Very good morning, guys. My name is Shivraj Singh Devupa, and I am a web developer. I have around 10 years of experience. I started with the mean stack development, that is MongoDB Express, Node, and Angular. And like as per the project's requirement, there was an opportunity for becoming a specialist. So I worked as an Angular specialist. So I was working like 4 to 5 years in Angular domain in international projects and especially of US region. And then I got an opportunity from past couple of years. I'm working as a React developer. So previously I worked as senior Angular developer and then now as a senior React developer. So as we know, both are very popular JavaScript frameworks. So one has to very good in JavaScript in order to work with these two frameworks and to excel upon these frameworks. So as per my experience, my 10 year of experience, I decided to teach to let's understand the concept of JavaScript first. So I have started this series. This series is named as Gen Z JavaScript. So we will be understanding the core concept and the important topics of JavaScript, and from there we will take up. Once we finish with the JavaScript, we will take up Angular and then React also, because I have expertise in these fields. So stay tuned, guys, and also please subscribe and share. So we will be starting with Gen Z JavaScript series, so where we will take up JavaScript first, and this will also help you in if you're experienced developer, it will help you in uh, improving your skills, improving your concept, which will help you in writing better and efficient code. And also, it will help you to revise your concept to make you interview ready, right? So, this is my goal. And so, yeah, I always think that no one is having all the knowledge. Like we as a coder, as a developer, we always keep on learning and improving ourselves. So while I will be teaching this, I will be uh, teaching, or I will be instructing you all these things, but I also want your feedback. Please comment on my videos so that we all can learn and grow in this field, right? So yeah, let's start. So guys, let's start with to do app in React.js. So with the help of to-do app, we'll be exploring the React.js, right, in this video series. So this will be the first video for React, and later on we will cover the all the important concept in React.js also. So as you can see, this app is created by Vite. This you can see Vite config file. And so why we are using Vite? Previously, if you are working as a React developer, if you have worked for few years, then you must be using create react app right, previously, for creating a React app. But now from past couple of years we are using Vite, because Vite is way faster. Create react app uses webpack to bundle to create the React application, but here Vite is way faster, and this is used for creating modern web applications, right? So it's very simple. One single command that creates a your React app, and it's ask you what which JavaScript framework you want, which JavaScript library or framework you want. Like if you want React, just select React after that, and that's it. And then go to that directory where that app is created, and just do npm install or npm run dev, right? So now we have these many files here: app.css, app.js, index, many files. These are auto generated. Only these three files I have. This to do context I have created, and app.mainjx. Here I have replaced just the code. In app.js I have replaced the code. In main.js I have replaced the code. This is only the new file which I have created, to do context.js. So with the help of three files, we are able to create this React to do app. So let me close this and let me expand this. Sometimes it becomes very difficult. Yeah, because I'm using tablet. So yeah, add button is visible. So this is a small React to do app where we can add something like catch up meeting at 10, right? Add again something, work on story assign. Like this, you can keep on creating the to-do task, and this will be uh, shown to you as a list, right? So these are getting one by one added, and then with the help of cross icon you can remove it, or you can strike through it, right? The line through comes because let's suppose we have completed this part, right? So these three things, one is this toggle thing which we are doing, clicking will add this strike through line, and again clicking it will remove it, and then you can add, and then you can on cross, if you click it will remove it. So three functionalities are there. So let's quickly go through it. So first we will see app.jsx or main.jsx. We will see first. So you see in main.jsx we have import React from React. Okay, from React, this is from React packages. We are using React. This is from React DOM client. So these are our packages, and this is all functionality which we are using. So app we are using from apps, because app is referring to the app file which you have this, right? And then to do provider from to do context. So this to do context, we don't have to write .jsx, it automatically takes up. So here we just have to give the path, right? JSX. And after that you will see React DOM create root document, get element by ID root. So get element by ID. So somewhere ID is defined, right? Root in some div. So let us see where it is. So this is index.html, which is a basic, which is a root file where we are loading all this. So this is the div section. So inside this, this body, our app will be loaded. Where our app will be loaded in line number 10. So our whole application will run here. As we know, this is a single page application. SP, Angular, React, all of these are single page applications. So inside this div, all application will be loading, right? So now, so we are rendering it. This render we are rendering it inside this root element, right? And now React strict mode. Okay, so this is how we write React code. So inside this React we have to do provider. What is to do provider? To do provider is this is, why we have written this, because we want to pass all the values, all the states from here to the app. So that's why we have covered wrapped our app inside to do provider, so that we can pass everything. Let me show you here, this to do provider, right? This we are saying to do context dot children, so we can pass to do's and actions. So that's why we have wrapped the app, so that automatically we can pass, we don't have to call it from somewhere, or like this we can, because our app where everything will be there is inside to do provider, right? So that's why. So now let's go to do context. Let me close this. So in to do context, if you are learning React, we'll go through in one video where we will be learning lifecycle hooks, hooks which are in Angular also, which are in React also. So here we have hooks like create context, use reducer. Three we are using, and most popular ones are use state, use effect, that you will be very commonly using in all the applications. So here we are using create context, use context, and use reducer. Use reducer is like use state only, but it is more in depth than use state. So what we are doing here, we have imported all this from React. So because these are React hooks, we are getting it from React, and then we have created a context to do context. So what this will do, this hook provides us the capability that to do context, is available throughout the app. global, it's kind of global state. And then we have initialized the state with empty array, and then we have created a function to do reducer, and we have passed state action. And inside action, action means what type of thing we are doing right now. So this is a add type action, add type of thing, right? Add type action, line number 9. So we, when we click on something like this, we'll be adding this add we are doing, right? So we are adding something. Toggle is when we are doing like this toggle, clicking, and again this toggle is doing from here. And remove is when we are clicking on this, we are simply removing it. So these three actions we have, right? So actions or type defines which action we are doing at that time. If we are doing add, it will return this. If we are doing toggle, it will return this. If we are doing remove, it will return this. So these are all inside. You can see JavaScript functions filter. What it will do, it will filter out. So from this array, it will filter out like this, not equals to this, and other it will return, right? And here, this is spread operator you are seeing, state and then comma. So like this. So like this, it is returning. So these three functions we have created, and based on the action type, it will return, right? And export function to do provider. So to do provider is, if you see, let me take you back to main.js. See, inside to do provider we have wrapped, right? So why we did it? Because to do provider is where it is passing all the children's to do and dispatch, which is having use reducer. Use reducer is having to do reducer and initial state. To do reducer is this function, and initial state is this. So whenever we are doing adding or toggle or remove, so these value is getting returned from here. So we are passing these values over here, right? And the initial state. And then this is how we are able to get this all here, and then we are passing it in the upper application. And why use to do, use context. What is use context? Because we have created a context, right? That is create context. In create context, we are creating a global type of data, right? So it is to do context variable const type. So here we, with the help of use context, so wherever we will write use to do, so we are returning this. We don't have to write always this line of code. Simply use to do, and it will return this. So I think you have a good understanding now. If you are not able to understand, no worries, because there are a lot of things which is going on here. This is a simple app, but there is a lot of things because these hooks are advanced topics, right, in React.js. So not to worry, one by one we will cover the lifecycle hooks. At that time you will be able to understand it. But right now at least you are having some understanding how this works, right? And then because this is a React to do app, so you can practice by your own also, and then you can brush up your skills on lifecycle hooks or React hooks. So in app.j6, whatever you see all this design, we have written this code here, right? So in app j6, and why j6 not js? As we know, this is a React JS application, but we are seeing .j6, right? Why j6? J6 is where we have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in single file. So we name it as j6. If only plain JavaScript we have, then we will do .js, right? So if we are using mixture of everything, see here we have this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So we will term it as JSX in React. If you are using TypeScript, then TSX. So yeah. So import React use state from React. So here we are using use state, right? React use state are coming from React, and use to do is coming from, this is the path dot front slash to do context, means in the same level the file is like this. So here you will see to do context. So it is like after src. So this way in the same level it is. So that's why with the help of only single front slash you are able to access it. So when you will do like this, let me show you. When you will do like this slash, then it will start showing you the files which are in the same level, right? Then you can just click it and it will come here like this. So let me close this. So this is how you add path. And then you have function app. So here you have to-dos and dispatch from use to-dos because it will be returning it, to-dos and dispatch. And then we have text and set text from use state. So use state also returns an array. Text is the the state, the value, and set text is a function which helps us to change this, to increase or decrease or anything, any change you want to do with this state. So with the help of this function you do in React, right? So use state will give you an array, and an array will include a simple variable, a state variable, um, for that functional component, and also one function which will from which we will able to change that variable value and all that, right? Then we have got handle add. What is handle add? So this handle add we are using when we click on this add button, then we are invoking this function handle add. What it is doing, text.trim dispatch add, so it is dispatching this type of action add, so that our in to do context, this, it knows, okay, if add is clicked then it will return this. That's why you're able to see it in the list here. So where's my app? So why we are doing return? So whenever this app, wherever we are rendering this, we know in our main file we have seen we are rendering this app, so this component is returning this type of HTML and CSS. So that's why we are able to see this here. So firstly, React to do app, so this is the heading h1 React to do app, and this style we are giving like this style dot container. We have an object written below, so from where we are applying like this style, right? And then this is the input. So styles dot input row, we have added this style, and then we have input box style value is text on change, we have set text. So whenever we are doing some change, it is triggering the e dot target dot value. That's why you are seeing the update value there. This is a placeholder is nothing but a helper text kind of thing, which helps you like what you have to write down here. And then when you click on this add, this is a handle add. See, handle add, it is getting triggered. So on click of this add button, it is written on click. This is a JavaScript event which is telling you that handle add will be called. And what is handle add? It is written here, this function will be called. And what this function will do, it will dispatch type and payload. So use reducer with the hook which you are seeing there is similar to later on you will see in React, there is redux and all, right? These are state management tools. So same type of functionality, they also there also you need to dispatch the action and the payload. So same, it is like a mini redux, right? Or if you are working in Angular, then ngrx or ng, yeah. So those, they all follow this kind of thing, action, dispatch, and all these things. So this is a mini version of that, the reducer hook. So we were over here, add button, and then this is the list which you are seeing here. Like suppose if I add something like this, add, then again add. So the list which is getting generated is because of this design ul, right? Unordered list. And to-dos dot map, so it is mapping around the to-dos. So to-dos is like an array, so on array this map is working, and that's how it is able to print this list. Li is for list 35. So this is for id, unique id for each and every and this items in the array, items in the list that you are seeing. And this is how it is able to. And then see text decoration to line through. If to do dot done is true, then do the line through, else none. So whenever you are clicking, it is to do dot done is true, that's why you are seeing the line through it, right? And yeah, see, on click it will dispatch type toggle. So whenever you're clicking it, it is dispatching type toggle and also passing the id. These all have unique id, right? It has 0, it has 1, it has 2, something like that. So when the unique id is passed, that's why function is able to know, okay, we have clicked on this button. So because this button unique id we have passed, so that's why it is able to do this line through to this element. And then lastly we have remove button. So whenever we are clicking it, it is removing it. So what we are doing, dispatch type remove. So type remove is from the array list, it is removing that id. So it is filtering out, that particular id and returning the uh, rest string array, right? That's why, or object array, that's why you're able to see this like this. So yeah, that's it. And then below we have styles. So these are styles we have written here like this inside an object, and directly we have applied this object to the uh, styles attribute above. So in your React code, you can create a separate file, .css, for keeping your CSS, and then you can expose it to our React app by exporting it. And then we have exported our app so that we can use it anywhere. When we are exporting it, then only we are able to import it in other modules or in other files. So that's why we have to export it. So this is a small React app. I hope this video is also getting longer than 20 minutes, but now you will be having a good general understanding of how React works, you know. And yeah, so please write down your comments if you want to, if I have missed something, or if you want to learn some hooks or some things that you want to get in detail understanding. So please write down comments and please do share and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. We'll meet again with some new good quality video. Thank you.